What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. We are starting the Evo today. So we've actually already started it. We got one side of it halfway done. We're going to walk you through the next side of it. We're going to show you guys the process. Seems like a lot of people are wanting to know more about the wrap install side. So what we've decided to do is we're going to keep the vlog content here on our channel, but we are also going to have another channel specifically for install videos. They'll be real cut and dry, just straight to the point. So if you guys are looking to learn to wrap your own vehicle, that's going to be a good resource to go to. So we're going to get that going pretty quickly here. For now, we're going to continue on the vlog side, but we're going to continue to show you guys some of the stuff that we're doing. So if you guys have any questions throughout the process, comment below. We'll do our best to answer. So let's get started. The paint on this car was pretty rough, so we had to go down and sand it. Johnny actually took care of that. He went in and sanded the whole car for the most part. So the roof was sanded, and we got it smooth. The paint was really oxidized, and if you guys know these Evos, the paint goes bad. Around this time, a lot of these paints are starting to go bad. So we sanded it down and getting ready for wrap. So if you look over this, you'll notice that this has all been sanded. This isn't common, for brand new cars like the GTR. There, it doesn't need to be sanded. In this case, the clear coat was bad, so we took care of that to smooth it out. So when the wrap goes on, you won't see any of this stuff. So I'm imagining once the customer is done with the wrap, whether he gets a new wrap or not, eventually this car is going to end up being painted. It's a really cool car, fully built. It's a nice set of wheels, got the wrap going on it. It's going to be an awesome project once it's done, so I look forward to getting it done and showing you guys.
I let shit you keep moving, feel like you moving it backwards. I let shit I keep moving, feel like we need a new address. All these verses I'm preaching, feel like I need me a tablet. Mama, I promise pilot this shit like Denzel. We can't see what you talking, I hope that shit coming, bruh.
We took the fender off. With the fender off, it allows us to get all the way in there to where once the fender goes back on, you won't see any blue right here. And yeah, it took 15 minutes to get the fenders off, and it'll just make it look that much better.
The fenders came off in like 2.5 minutes.
All right, plus you guys gotta correct me. It didn't take 15 minutes. It took them 2.5 minutes. Okay. Sorry, gentlemen. Sorry, guys.
All right, let's just.
Before we get started wrapping the bumper, we got to go in and do the inlays. The inlays are right here. So these are all inlays, and what I mean is I'm taking care of this panel here that was laid in one. You'll see here that was laid in one, and then I'm doing this in its own individual piece. Since I have this little break here, I'm able to do it in two pieces because it hides under where the license plate goes. But this is the license plate area. As you can see, that one's already been laid. You don't see any seam or anything. Just nice and clean. But what this does is it allows no tension, so there's no stretch here. It won't discolor. It won't pop up over time. It's just a nice, good, clean hold. And like I said, you don't see any of the seam or anything. It's pretty much invisible. That right there will ensure that stays down forever, the life of the wrap. Always look good. I think a lot of times people have this impression that you got to do all that in one piece, to make it look good. And I honestly did it for a long time. I used to try to go push it in, and it was just a backwards way of doing it. You always have this idea of doing things seamlessly, but seams at the end of the day are necessary in some areas, and this is definitely one of those places where doing a seam is important because it's going to hold the long-term durability. It's going to look good. If I didn't tell you that it was there, you wouldn't even know.
Plenty floors with the box fan blowing phone off. Plenty fans sink the floor, getting smaller. Oh wow, I done smoked a few blunts, but it's been a while now. Something like 4 months. All I see is highs now. Every line, every day, got a line, don't it? Every goal I tend to make, got a line through it.
So I worked all day on this bumper. My eyes are totally messed up because I was staring at the same thing all day. It was a little complex, but it came out really good. So I want to show you guys that.
Got the wave now. All I do is break records with the play count.
All this down here is really, really tricky. That's super complex right here, right here. So yeah, it came out really dope, but it took me all day. I think I spent probably at least 5-6 hours on the bumper.
Make the beat with your mouth too, so he knows it.
Boochie, 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 boochie.
You the mom I need. Heard you growing weak. Heard you chop it off. At least you paying all your bills, and that shit good enough. 15177 144 You should hit me up sometime until that day comes. Yeah.
So let me catch you guys up to speed. So we have the carbon exhaust Mustang back in the shop. If you guys remember this car, we did it right before SEMA. It was about a year ago. So the car's back. All the decals that we put on before were removed. Now we're putting new logos, new sponsors on the car. So we're gonna throw a rocker panel kit here. It's gonna be white, or it's actually gonna be satin black with white logos. We're gonna put the carbon exhaust logo in this area, and we're also gonna do a True Fiber banner. True Fiber provided all the carbon fiber parts for this car. Premium did the wrap. Carbon Exhaust is the owner, so if you guys aren't familiar with Carbon, go look at their website. They do badass exhaust. They actually do all the exhaust work for us, so hit them up. But yeah, wanted to catch you guys up to speed. You're gonna see a couple different projects going on in the shop, so just so everybody's in the know what's going on, a lot of shit. We're busy as hell, but we're very thankful. So hopefully this video isn't too crazy back and forth with the projects, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy what you're watching. We don't do too many of these kind of decaled and branding jobs too often anymore. We're mainly focusing on the color change wraps. But it's cool to go back and do it. When I first started the company, I was doing a lot of like signage and branding and logos on cars and different business like advertisement stuff. So it's cool to go back and actually do that. You know, so for our boys over at Carbon, coming in, just gonna rebrand the car for the show that's happening this weekend. So let's just get into it, let's get it done. Okay, so now that the windshield's clean, we're gonna lay the banner. I got Mitch over there, my lovely assistant, look at him. Hey, he's gonna help me lay it. So what we do is we remove the banner from the backing. It is air release material, it is car wrap material, so it's very easy to lay. You don't necessarily need to go and spray down the windshield to actually lay it. You can if you want to, but you don't have to with this material. So from here, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna basically eyeball, line it up. Mitch and I have done this enough times to know how to do it. So I got the banner laid, it hasn't been pushed down yet. What I wanna show you guys is in the banner, all of our banners, we include this little guy up here. That ends up getting cut off because you're gonna cut along the windshield. But what that is right there, it's a registration for the center. Before you start installing, it's always good to go measure and actually get your center identified right there on the car. So you just line that up right to it and you're good to go. We didn't do it. We know this car pretty well. There's actually a marker right here on the window. And we just kind of eyeball it up, straight up to it, and bam, we have our center. So if you guys are looking to make it perfect and make sure that you get the alignment correct, measure it out, measure 2-3 times, and lay once. That's all we can do. So there it is. We're gonna lay it out right now.
Mama just got a master's. I'ma toot my own brasses. I let shit you keep moving, feel like you moving it backwards. I let shit I keep moving, feel like we need a new address. All these verses I'm preaching, feel like I need me a tablet. Mama, I promise, pilot this shit like Denzel. We can't see what you talking, I hope that shit coming, bruh. But I'm so proud of myself, but don't acknowledge it still. Accept these small celebrations on occasions.
That's the overlay installed. This overlay took 2-3 minutes to install, very easy. It's pre-cut. It only covers this portion. There's a dimple there in the tail light. That's there, so everybody's gonna have that. It's basically made into the tail light, but let me show you the before and after. You have this one. Here's with the stock amber. Both look cool. This is just for somebody that's looking for a little bit more aggressive styling. Really easy to do. Anybody can install it. So these pre-cuts are available on our website. I believe they're like 15 bucks for the set. Very easy to do. Link in bio, go take a look.
Plenty fans sink the floor, getting smaller. Oh, wow. I done smoked a few blunts, but it's been a while now. Something like 4 months. All I see is highs now. Every line got a date, every day got a line.
So the crew and I are getting the car detailed and ready to be delivered. It's 8 o'clock on Friday night. Customer said it'd be here about 8:45. So we got a little bit of time to take some photos and get some video, clean it up, get it ready for him, and hopefully he loves it, because took a lot of work, but looks really good. The original color of the car was blue, like a dark blue. Went with this color, which is called Satin Rushing Riptide. It's a color shift film, different than all of the ones we've installed in the past. It's very cool. Has like a purple, green, teal, and a little bit of blue in it. And I love it. What do you guys think? You guys like the color?
Like it a lot.
Cool. Yeah, this color is dope. So, like I said, hopefully he loves it. Still waiting for the customer to come pick up the car. Everybody's still here, everybody's grinding. I know these dudes love what they do because they're all here grinding with me waiting. They don't have to be here, so yeah. This is Friday night, typical Friday night at the shop. Crew's still here, cleaned up a little bit. Antoine over there. Crew in here, right there. And I'll just go to my little chill spot in here where I hang out.
Mama just got a master's. I'm into my own brasses. I let shit you keep moving, feel like you moving it backwards.
All right, Mitch, let's do this. All right, let's show him his car. Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Here it is. So I got the dim lights on so you get the sexy effect, and then I'll turn on the lights so you can see what it really looks like. So we did a lot of sanding on it. I think Mitch told you.
Yeah.
You know, I asked him, I said, if we got approval to sand some panels, I mean, I guess that means all of it. So what we did is we went in, sanded the most of it down to get it smooth, because a lot of the spots, they would have been a little high and a little rough.
Yeah.
Some of the clear coat was a little rough, so we went in and did it, and I think it went a long way. So it turned the project into a few days longer, but I think it made sense to do it.
I mean, based on the photos that I got from Mitch, the detail that you guys go into, I mean, that's the whole reason why I decided to come all the way out here.
Sweet. How long was the drive for you?
Without traffic, hour and a half.
Wow, got it.
So,
It's far.
I mean, like I said, where we're centered at, we barely have any wrap shops. The ones that do it, it's basically put on and just cut around.
Right, right.
So just to see that you guys completely disassembled this car.
Everything came off. Take a look at the bumper. Remember I told you about the seams, you know? Told you there's gonna be things you were gonna see, but it wasn't gonna look terrible, you know? So this is all done in its own individual pieces to make that work. There's a seam there. There's one over there. But like I said, they'd be clean, you know? And I think that's the biggest thing, is making sure they're nice and clean.
I'm straight, fuck what they say, cause I can't relate, oh no. I can't relate,
Look at it before it leaves. What do you guys think? You like it?
Amazing.
You know what's crazy? I always get attached to the projects we do. So when I see them leave, I kind of get sad.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of sad to see this one leave. Like, this was my baby for the last week. Or our baby for the last week.
Nah, this was a fun project.
It really was. It was a cool project. See you later, car. Just like that. Another project done. We're done with this one. That build went really good. That wrap went really well. Really excited to get him out the door. I think he was happy with it. He was very detail oriented. He let me know that from the beginning. And we just had to make sure that everything was 100% perfect, like we always do. And I think that we exceeded the customer's expectations. He seems really, really happy. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Next car right here. So keep you guys posted on it.
50 racks in my STI, super FlyRyde, Instagram watching worldwide. My style is premium, everything you see me in. Switch the wraps up every season. The hottest models on earth, love it how the engine purr, never swerve.